Next tonight, Reform UK leader Nigel Farage has said that the English Defence League co-founder Tommy Robinson isn't welcome in his party. Follows high-profile support for Robinson. His real name is Stephen Yaxley-Lennon from Elon Musk.
Oh, having him as a supporter is very helpful to our cause. I mean, goodness me. I mean, he's an absolute hero figure, particularly to young people in this country. So, yes, he's very helpful indeed. Now, look, everyone says, well, what about his comments on Tommy Robinson? Look, my position is perfectly clear on that. I never wanted Tommy Robinson to join UKIP. I don't want him to join Reform UK, and he won't be.
Let's go live to our political correspondent, Amanda Acas. So, Amanda, how's all this come about?
Well, having Elon Musk getting increasingly involved in British politics by tweeting on X, the site that he owns, in support of Reform UK is a bit of a double-edged sword for Nigel Farage. So he's always liked to take a pop at the Labour government, Sir Keir Starmer. It all began after the riots, Southport riots this summer. But over the last few days, he's got increasingly inflammatory with his comments criticising Sir Keir Starmer and Jess Phillips, the safeguarding minister, principally over the issue of whether or not there should be an inquiry into the sexual exploitation of children by grooming gangs. Now, he's also been urging people to vote for Reform UK, generally promoting articles which support their campaigning issues. Now, all of that's well and good for Nigel Farage to have one of the world's richest men, the US billionaire, close ally of Donald Trump, supporting him online. However, where it gets a bit tricky is in this issue of his support for Tommy Robinson, the co-founder of the English Defence League, a man who is in jail since last October for repeating libelous allegations against a Syrian refugee. Now, Nigel Farage has been very careful to distance himself from Tommy Robinson. In fact, he resigned from UKIP, which he formerly led back in 2018, because he saw the party as getting too close to Tommy Robinson, who had been hired by a later leader as an advisor. And since then, he's been very careful to ensure that his political involvement is in trying to bring Reform UK and UKIP previously more to the centre of the right of politics to make it an electoral vehicle. Latest polls suggesting it could win as many as 120 seats at the next election. He's holding a conference tonight in Leicester and a number others planned in coming days across the country. He's really trying to capitalise on this surge of support for reform seen at the last election. The last thing he wants is for his party to be associated with these more far-right elements, which Elon Musk certainly, by expressing support for both reform and Tommy Robinson, seems to be doing. So we heard him there really trying to straddle both horses, really, not distance himself too much from Elon Musk, but also to try and make the point that Tommy Robinson isn't welcome in his party. But I think in the public's view, the more that Elon Musk talks about Tommy Robinson, the more the two will become associated.